beautiful humans. Thank you for your patience. We got a few little technical difficulties, but I'm here and I'm on, and it's time for your Monday Mojo, your source for energetic alignment with the mojo that is your freedom, your power, and your most delicious life. So go ahead, grab your beverage of choice this morning, and let's jump into it. So let's slow down for a moment. I want you to allow yourself to just get present to what's going on within you in this moment. Let's do a check-in. In order to do a check-in, it's always useful to take a deep breath in through the nose and out slowly through the mouth. Just like check in with yourself. How are you doing? How is your body doing? And notice, like genuinely ask yourself that question. Don't allow yourself to go into just like the standard old, like, oh, I'm doing fine, I'm really busy, blah, 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 like that sort of thing. Like, no, like actually check in, feel your body, feel your neck, your shoulders, your back. Notice what sensations might be present for you right now. Are there any needs within you that are asking for some attention? Maybe needs for rest or food or water. Maybe some other needs like connection could use a little attention. Maybe ease or clarity. And right now, all I'm asking you to do is just notice what's there. Notice, and then I want to encourage you to say to yourself, like, hey, self, I see you. I hear you. You matter to me. And today I'm going to do my best to attend and care for you, to make sure your needs are met. Sometimes just like taking that moment to pause and to acknowledge ourselves can make a really, really huge difference. All right, so we're checked in. You have a sense of where you're at, what you're feeling, what your body's at in space. Now, I want to share a little bit about what I've been talking about in class lately, which in the How Happy class, we've been talking about confidence, like what it is and how to build it. And as I've been really exploring just like all the little angles of confidence and how it shows up in our body, one thing really stood out, and that's the importance of story. Now, story is the way that our brains make sense of the world around us. And it's also how it makes sense of who we are to ourselves and our role in the world around us. So there is a story in your head about who you are. And when it comes to confidence, if you've been noticing that your confidence is a little low, this might be an indicator that your brain has a crappy story about you running, right? And our brains are just, based in survival. They're fear-based. They're wanting to protect us. And so sometimes like the stories that it tells automatically, they're not going to be so nice. But the awesome part is that you are the author of your story. And the moment that you shine a light on what's been created by default, you get the opportunity to rewrite it in a way that actually works for you, in a way that serves you. So your brain is seeing you as the main character in your story, and it wants to know who you are. So some questions that might help you to determine how your brain is viewing you is to ask, like, who am I? Like, how do I see myself? If I were to describe myself as a character, what would I say about this person? And sometimes maybe another question that helps us going in a better direction and in a stronger direction, in a clearer direction, is to ask, well, what do I care about? What does this character care about? What is this character up to in the world? And why are they doing what they're doing? So those are just a few questions for you to start exploring what's going on in here so it can align more strongly with what's in here and bringing that sense of intentionality into your life and into your day, into the way that you're experiencing the world around you. So I really want to encourage you to stop letting your brain tell the story that you are a person who lacks confidence, that you are a person who, feels uncertain or unsure of themselves. No, like, how about if you tell the story of yourself as this magnificent being who's here to explore, to live life, to create things, to connect with people. And maybe if we tell the story in this way, it helps us to reconnect with our sense of power just a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. All right, so next, I want to help you really connect feelings-wise, energetic-wise, with the sense of confidence. And I like to do this thing that I call soul streaming. And soul streaming is just utilizing our imagination and our remembering, our memories, to reconnect with an energy that we've gotten to experience before and that we can reconnect with again today, right now, in this moment. And the way that I'll start is just by closing my eyes and asking myself a few questions. And I'm hoping that you'll join me. You don't need to close your eyes if you don't want to, but you'll join me in really reaching for those feelings and seeing what resonates for you. And if it resonates for you, awesome, use it, like really connect with that feeling, allow it to build up in your body. If it doesn't resonate with you, like let it go, let's move on to the next thing. Okay, so we'll do this for about 2 minutes, kind of short, but just like giving ourselves that moment to connect with those awesome, life-filling feelings. All right, so we'll get a little music going. I'll take a moment to center myself. Take a deep breath in and let it out slowly. And I'm going to ask myself, what does confidence feel like in my body? I know I have felt confidence in the past, whether it's like one little area or another area. Maybe it's not there like fully present in every single area with every single person, but I can connect with one little aspect of it. Maybe one time when I was by myself in my room, dancing to some music, and it filled my body. Oh, and just like right away, like I can connect with like a sense of openness across my chest. Yes, that's what it feels like. It feels like energized. It feels inviting. It feels clear and certain. It feels accepting of myself. Knowing I am okay. I am just fine. Knowing that I can take up space in the world and in my life. Maybe I can start giving myself permission a little more each time to take up space out in the world, like with other people in different situations. Because I know that when I allow myself to take up space, it feels just so free. It feels so loving. Allow yourself to really feel that energy throughout your body. Sometimes I put my hand over my chest. It's like an act of being present with myself and allowing myself to feel. If you happen to close your eyes with me, let's take a deep breath in together and out, and open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you were able to access some of those feelings and take that journey with me. Now, before I go, we're almost at the little tail end here, but before I go, I have a little public service announcement. And I have a few questions for you. First of all, do you like Mr. Rogers? Secondly, do you enjoy nature? And third of all, could you use a little more peace and connection in your life? Now, if you said yes to those questions, those three questions, those are three really important questions. I want to let you know this is your last opportunity to sign up for a course that is going to give you just that. It's my partner Sebastian's course called Returning to Self, Connecting to Nature as Self-Care. And it's starting tomorrow at noon Eastern time. And basically to let you know what you'll experience. Sebastian's going to help you slow down and quiet the chatter within you so that you can hear the wisdom and love and peace that lies within you already. And he's going to use whatever nature you have around you, whether it's a tree outside your window, a little potted plant on your desk, or he might just remind you that you yourself are nature. Like what? Like we forget that. Isn't that wild? And that's one of the things that he talks about how just like who we are is already nature, and how we can connect to who we are and where we came from and how we be. Anyway, it's beautiful. If you're wondering if you need to do this course, the safe answer is yes, yes you do, because you and I, pretty much everyone else, could use some help in taming that monkey mind, that chatter that just goes on and on and on in our heads and questions ourselves and doubts ourselves. And anyway, you're not going to want to miss out on this. It's a 6-week course via Zoom, so you can do it from just about anywhere, and it's only $129. You might have a few scholarships left available if that's, a thing, but amazing course. Make sure to check it out. I'll make sure to put the link in the comments as soon as I wrap up here. All right, so that is the tail end of our time together today. Thank you so much for joining me this morning to get your mojo on as you dive back into the wilderness of your week. I really hope you connect to the source of your feelings, the preciousness of your presence, and your role as creator of your life experience. I love you. I hope I see you next week. Take care.